Today is the 8th day of our journey creating a Flask blog from scratch. Today we are working on annoying error that I often see whenever I'm writing any Python code or trying to run my projects. And as you follow along these tutorials, you would most likely see the same error. And that error is called circular imports. What it does is basically a way to import two classes that are dependent of each other. So I just wanted to show you why the error occurs and how to solve it if you find it this kind of an error. And the best way I find explaining this problem is to generate the error and then solve the error. Here in our day 8 folder, we have our earlier errors blueprint. And inside it, I created a circular import folder for this tutorial. And inside this folder, I have three classes. I have an author class, and I have book class, and I have main. So the Python interpreter, whenever you are running a main application, what it does, it comes to the main application, whatever the main application it is. And the interpreter always starts from top down. In our case, in our circular imports folder, the main class is main.py. So the interpreter will come to this file and it will see it from author. This would be the file name, import author, the class. So it will not go further than this. The interpreter will stop, will pause. As soon as the interpreter sees an import statement, then it goes to the author class. And here, the author class, the interpreter starts from the top, sees another import statement from book, import book. Now we are importing another class, book, from the book file. And here in the comment I said here would be an error, cause an error, because we are trying to import two classes that are dependent of each other. The interpreter will not go down here. It will not proceed. It will stop here and it will jump to the book class. As soon as the interpreter comes to the book file, the interpreter sees there would be another import statement. Again, importing the author class from the author file. So hence we are importing the classes in a circular motion. We are going back, the interpreter would be going back to the author, which is not fully loaded namespace. It's not fully loaded because it stopped here. It paused here. It hasn't gone to the author class and loaded to the namespace. It paused here, right? One way we can solve the circular imports is instead of in the author file, instead of importing the book class or whatever the other class is for in your case, what you would do is you would copy and cut this, and you would wait until the author is generated, right? And you would have import the class here inside the method, because the method inside the class will not be executed until the entire class is loaded to memory. When the interpreter comes to the author class, it sees no imports at the top. It takes this author class and it loads namespace, and it also has these functions as the object functions as part of the namespace. We go back to the main.py, which is the main entry of our application. Interpreter will come to the main class. It starts from the top and says from author, import author. It comes to the author class and it loads the entire author class. Then it comes back to the main file, and then it continues executing, and it sees that the author class is instantiated here. And now here the interpreter goes back to the author file, and now it starts executing the init method, because you call the init method when you instantiated the author class. The user passed a name. It will set the name, whatever the name is, and it sets an array of books here, and it comes back to the main again, and here this line is executed executed, write a book, and an argument is passed in 1984, and the interpreter comes back to the author class. It already has in the namespace, so it doesn't really go back and forth. It already has the bytecode. Technically, it doesn't go back and forth. It is executed in a linear, sequential way, in a fast fashion. But I'm just telling you this to explain what is going on behind the scenes. So when the interpreter comes back to the author class, this function is executed. The user calls the write book. The interpreter sees this import statement from book, import book. Now it pauses here and it goes to the book class, to the book file, and it starts from the top. And it sees from author, import author. This wouldn't be a problem because now the interpreter already has the author class instantiated. It wouldn't cause any error now because we already created the author. It already loaded in the namespace. So it sees that the author is imported and says, yep, I already have that. And it goes to the book and it calls the init function, and it sets the title and the author here. And then after the import, it sets the whatever the user passed here, the title of the book here, and it also adds the book to the array here. And in our main class, this will fix our problems. This will fix the circular import. But before that, I will show you what the error actually looks like before I end this video. So we will just copy this and we will put it here at the top of the author file. I'm already inside the circular import folder. So if we run the main file, as you can see here, import error cannot import name author from a partially instantiated module, quote unquote author, most likely due to a circular import. So if we remove the imports from the top and put it inside the write book function and save it and run it again, there wouldn't be a problem. The error goes away. To review the error, the interpreter will start main.py. It tries to import from top down. It tries to import author from author class. It goes to the author class, author, and then inside the author, the error version, it tries to import a book from book. It tries to import the book class from the book file, and this would cause the circular error, right? Then the interpreter goes to the book file, and inside the book file, it tries to import author from author file, and here it would actually fail. In this stage it will fail because there is a circular imports going on. So in order to solve it, so we remove this import and we put it inside the function. So now it actually works now. So I hope you find this helpful, and if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. I like understanding things when I can actually see the issue in front of me. I don't really understand things when people explain to me. That's not my style, and I like doing the same thing for others, to explain the errors that I see by demonstrating it, showing the error, and then solving them. Thank you for watching, and all the source code would be in the description below. I will commentate it, and I will describe it in detail in the source code version. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel. Please give this video a like, and I will see you tomorrow.